Hi, and welcome to episode 4 of The Pulse. And today I have a special guest here, Cheryl Wilmington.
That is correct.
Who is head of a new program here in Lecompton schools called Caw Camp. And it's available to elementary students in our district. And we're going to have a conversation with her about what that program is and what it offers our students and families, and provide a little bit more information for those of you that are interested. So Cheryl, when we start out here, just kind of tell us what Caw Camp is and the age group that we are targeting here.
Thank you, and I appreciate the invite.
Absolutely.
We are really excited about getting the word out about our Caw Camp, and it is serving grades K through 5. They're enrolled in the USD 343 school district.
Mm-hmm.
And what else did you ask me? Because I'm thinking I
think people
messed up.
No, you're fine. The information about Caw Camp, where's it located, first of all?
Oh, good. Yes. Our location is here in the USD 343 district office, in the activities and where the senior center is at.
Correct, which is where we're now referring to as a district office Caw Center on the north side by the track.
Yeah, we're loving it. A group of folks came in this summer and we all painted it. We got new flooring, made everything all brand new. We've had a lot of donations from parents and district people, community members that have helped us get some donations for like toys and educational items. We've got an amazing person, Kristen Gantz, who is the local art teacher, and she's been helping with curriculum. She's amazing.
Right, of course. Yeah, we know her talents in the classroom as well. So the time frame, when does this occur?
It occurs after school, and we offer activities. The children and the students are bused over to our building, and then the parents pick them up by 6 o'clock.
Okay.
What's really cool is Will in our IT department has set up a keypad entry for all the parents, so they can get in automatically from 3 to 6. So we're behind locked doors, we're safe,
right?
And we have the use of some really great classrooms.
Sure. So just so parents, to clarify with parents, the school district will actually transport students when school's out from Lecompton Elementary or Perry Elementary,
correct,
over to this location. We have an adult here to greet them and bring them into the building, and then they're here at this facility, participating in activities until 6 o'clock when parents come to pick them up. Another question is, how did this come about? Do you recall, was there a demand in the community for after school activities or care for children? Or
there was, Josh. There was a high need for it. We identified a need for a safe, structured after school program within the community, and a group of parents and some really great community members got together and they created Caw Camp to cover this need for the current and future families of the schools.
And does it run solely on days that the school is in session, or does it go over Christmas break or spring break or summer? It's just during days of school. So it's a neat opportunity for families who may have childcare needs after school because mom and dad are working, that we give you a couple more hours after school where the kids are taken care of and having fun and learning some things while they're here as well.
Correct. We provide activities and they have a snack, and we're for instance, we're doing puppetry this week. They have made the most fantastic puppets, and they did a little puppet show. They partnered up yesterday in groups of 2 and 3, and they did these great little puppet shows, and the imaginations were soaring.
Sure.
It's so much fun. And they've all developed their own game because we have what the kids have identified as our high energy room.
Right.
Where I cleared out all the desks. I saw a need for when it was so hot. The kids were tired of being at their desks. So I was trying to give them a place that they could run and play, but in the comfort of some air conditioning. And so I moved all the desks in our second room, and those kids play hard, and they call it Cheeto Ball.
Cheeto.
Yep, they've invented their own game, and I love it.
Yeah.
Because they all play well. after 30 years experience of in-home daycare, I love it when kids invent their own games. I think it's important to see their minds teaming together and working together to come up with the rules and stick by those rules.
So they're not only getting an opportunity to work on social skills and collaboration, they're also being able to create after school rather than being on a gaming system potentially or unsupervised at home.
Yes, and I'd actually had a couple of students that did not do much when they first got there. And so I would ask them, what do you usually do after school? And what do you like to do at home? I like to game. And I'm like, really? So what other things are you interested in? And this student had sat there for a week reading every day. And I tried so hard to get them engaged and could not get them engaged.
Gotcha.
But I found out some other activities that they liked, got them a book on it. Then they started opening up. And they are one of my most active students now.
It's funny how that turns out that way sometimes.
It is.
I experience that in the classroom as well. So if parents were to say want to come take a look and observe, I assume that would be okay for them to check in with you and come by after school and take a look and see how to observe the kids. Absolutely. Okay. So tell us a little bit about your background. You kind of alluded to that a little bit ago in your years in child care. Tell our parents about your background and then some of the people you have working with you at this call camp.
Okay. My husband and I have been married 42 years. We have 5 children of our own. And one of those was a child care child, a student of mine in my daycare, who we ended up adopting. And she is part of our family and has been for like 11, 12 years now. And we, I don't know, I've met a lot of families, met a lot of children, and helped a lot of families, helped a lot of children that were stressing. And I've dealt with special needs kids, children in casts, high active, ADHD, autism, Down syndrome, and several other situations. And it's all about being a team.
Sounds like you have a heart for it. Helping kids.
I love kids. And my best friend, who's been a bestie of mine for over 20 years, said, Cheryl, you're back in your niche again.
Yeah.
And I am.
Certainly. So who else is helping you with this after school?
We have some high school and college students that came through our interview process, and they love children. Oh, my goodness.
Developing some future teachers, I hope?
Yes. One of them actually wants to be a teacher. The other one is one of the girls that's in college is a linguistics major.
Wow.
And so it has been fascinating to watch her talk to the kids in Korean, which is really neat.
Very nice.
One of the other students, several of them a lot of them are from the high schools here, Perry Lecompton high schools. And they have such a great interest in children. They have such a great interest in how the kids interact. One of my favorite counselors comes in and says, okay, friends. And I just love that. Yeah. I'm always calling them campers. But she comes in and she says, okay, friends, let's do this.
Yeah, perfect. As a guy who's been out recruiting teachers and knowing the shortage of it, I'm thrilled to hear that our high school kids are getting a chance to work with kids to see how much fun it is. It truly is, and hopefully they'll develop a passion and love for that. So this is actually there's a if I remember right, there's a committee or a council that kind of organizes this and kind of supervises it or oversees it. Can you tell us about that? And
there's a board of directors that is combined people of different careers. There's teachers, there's accountants, and there's parents. And one of the most passionate parents about this program is one of the directors at KU. And really had a need because she was struggling with having to come home, take off at 2:30.
Sure.
Take care of her child, and then be able to finish her work at home. She had an office set up, but she is loving this.
Yeah,
and it has been a great service for her. And oh my gosh, Her child is amazing,
Yeah, great.
very high energy,
Yeah.
and such a sweetheart.
Well, the school district, Lecompton, is awfully thrilled to be able to help support this program and this
Thank you.
committee of people with our facility back here. I want to thank you for your time and coming in today. Is there anything else you want to add?
Yes, we have a lot more spots available. We want to get up to 50 students, and that is our goal. So if you know of anybody that needs after-school activities for their students, send them our way. We've got a Facebook page. It's under Kawcamp, KAWCAMP, and you can also email us at clawcamp.info@gmail.org, gmail.com. clawcamp.info@gmail.com.
And again, thank you for your time. And for those of you that are watching this now, I'm sure that you see at the bottom of the screen is the information, the contact information she just gave you. I'm going to have Will, our IT system engineer specialist who puts this all together, make sure he puts those links down there for you. So thank you again for watching on episode 4 of The Pulse. Again, if you have any ideas or additional information you want to know about the school district, be sure to reach out to me, Josh Woodward, Superintendent of Schools at the district office, and we'll try to make that happen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.